What's up, plungers? Got this new hat. Check it out. It's got my name on it. Joe's Sporting Goods. Excellent place. Check them out. Kind of sick. It's like a nice mesh. Be like a really breathable, nice fishing, just outdoorsman hat. You know, when your head's getting a little hot, it's gonna breathe. Yeah, it's sick. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's down to 38. Let's go. Yeah, we have a little ice. A little ice in the top. I forgot my towel. That's all right. All right, nice. Let's go. Ooh. 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 Okay, this is an ice bath. We're back, baby. The date of the plunge. And I got a cramp. We love that. Ooh, just kidding, we don't. Today's a special day. This will be video 100 of the Daily Plunge. It's a big day. When we started the plunge, there was no idea of what to do or where to go, or kind of what our goal was. I didn't hit 100 days straight. There were some Saturdays I missed, but we did start plunging about 2 weeks before we actually started recording. So out of the last probably like 100 and let's say 15, maybe 10 days, I have probably polar plunged 100, I'd say. No, probably even more like 100, 203. I probably missed like 5 to 7 days. There's those 3 Saturdays, and then the 2 weeks before, I think I plunged like 10 out of 14 days. So yeah, pretty cool. Right on the cusp of summer, which I'm not sure if I'm going to continue the plunge. Well, Toby and I are breaking up. Toby's moving out. If you didn't already hear in the last couple of videos. Yeah, it's been a big breakup. We're both just not talking to each other, and it's business, you know. It just brings out the worst in everyone. Just kidding. Toby's just moving out because he wants to move out. So, but what I was going to talk about today is kind of my journey with ice baths. I started with an ice bath like maybe middle school once. Hated it. Yeah, I didn't do it very well. Well, the setup was poor. I put a little bit of water, had 1 bag of ice in my tub at home. It was cold. I hated it. I didn't feel any of the benefits from it because I probably either didn't have enough water in or didn't like sit in enough long. Or probably maybe it wasn't even cold enough. It was probably 50, and it was like on the cusp of not being cold enough. But anyway, I did that, and then in high school I did it a lot. I had back issues growing up, and the polar plunge was one of the few things that an ice bath was one of the few things that really made my back feel good, and my body, it just felt like it relieved a lot of stress. So that was kind of the first time I really saw the benefits of it. I didn't like doing it, but I really felt like, wow, this does make me, and sleep, it made me sleep so much better. That was a big one. I just wasn't, usually I'd go to bed and my back would, like my body would just hurt and I would just be restless because I wouldn't be able to get comfortable. And then on to college, I didn't really have the ability to ice bath anywhere, but any opportunity I had to jump in lakes or rivers, I usually did because it just felt cool, felt refreshing. That was more connecting with nature. Always, I don't know, just as fun to feel Mother Nature. So yeah, and then here we are. Toby got the tub, and then we kind of were like, let's just video it, and it was more accountability for both of us. I mean, it wasn't all about the page, and we're at 89 subscribers right now, which is awesome. Shout out to all the subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. It wasn't always about that. It was just like, let's be accountable and let's do something that, because when we started this, we were both working at a Christmas tree farm, which we both have done in previous winters. And that is grueling on the body, lifting a lot of trees, a lot of heavy lifting, especially for me. Toby lifts a lot, I don't. I just do yoga pretty much and walk, and that's about it. So for me, yeah, this was really beneficial during the Christmas tree season when I was lifting and my back was sore, body was sore. So that was kind of where it started, the idea, and then we just kept going because it just felt good, and it was just a great just a great habit. And here we are, day 100. So yeah, pretty cool. Cool moment in life. You gotta appreciate the accomplishments, and I think day 100 is pretty sweet. Shout out to Toby for editing and posting 98 to 99 of these videos. I think I posted maybe 2 when he was gone in Texas. No, maybe like 3 or 4. So 96 out of the 100 videos, and also using his camera. Yeah. All right, I was gonna go to 420, but we're at 440. My toes are cold. This is a cold one. This is awesome for the day 100 to actually get it to be chillier. Overnight lows were probably around 30s and 20s, so let's dunk. Namaste, plungers, and thank you. Oh, yeah, but that's as it goes. She does.
Guys, we did it. Day 100. Day 100. Never thought we'd make it. That's not true. I figured we'd make it, but it's a big milestone. It is a big milestone for sure. 100 days. That's a lot of days in a row. It's crazy. It's an alright day. Pretty nice, sunny, but it is a little chillier than it has been previously. We actually got ice in here. A little layer of ice, so I think Joe said the water was like 36 or something. Yeah, 36 still, which is chillier than it has been. So it'll be a nice proper cold plunge. So here we go.
A little ice on the back. Get out of there. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. That feels different than 46, that's for sure. That is for darn sure. Oh, all right. Let's get our dunk out of the way. Woo! Oh, hallelujah. Well, 100 days. It's pretty crazy. You know, like I said, like, I knew we'd reach 100 days. I was motivated to keep going every single day. Didn't know how long I wanted to keep this up, but day 100, I feel like that's a pretty good milestone. I mean, it's just a cool, solid number. 100 days in a row. And that's not including like the week and a half that we started doing this before we started putting it on YouTube. So in reality, it's been like, I don't know, probably 115 plus days, but in terms of uploads and our streak here on the YouTube, 100 days. I feel like it's quite an achievement. I gotta say, I'm proud of myself. I'm sure Joe's proud of himself. I think we've done a really cool thing. 100 days is a solid number, and like I've already said, it's a great
milestone, a great achievement. Now I can say and tell people, oh yeah, I did a nice plunge for 100 days in a row, and it's all on YouTube, and you can go watch all 100 days. I mean, granted, each of us had a couple of days in the last 100 days that we weren't here because of trips and whatnot. But yeah, I think the coolest thing for me is just the documentation of it all. I think it's gonna be kind of fun to just be able to look back on all our days of plunging and like go back to day one, because I feel like for the first week or two, I mean maybe for the first 30 days, you know, I was when I was editing the videos, I was watching almost the full video before I'd upload it. But then, you know, as I kind of slipped into a routine more, my 3 minutes, as I kind of slipped into a routine more, I just kind of stopped watching the videos. Oh, actually nicer down here. I would just render them, export them, and upload them, and really not watch them. And so I feel like out of all 100 videos we have now, I really haven't looked back and watched a lot of them. So I feel like most of the days, I don't even remember what I was talking about or what the temperature was. You know, like 100 days is a lot, so it's hard to. Obviously, I'm not going to remember all previous days, but yeah, so it'll be cool. That's the biggest thing for me. I've just always liked making videos about stuff, so having that documentation I think is just really cool. And yeah, like I said, in the future, to be able to just show people or just look back and reminisce myself, and it's just cool to have it put down in a place, and so many days worth too. Like, I just think that's really cool. Whoa. Yeah, what else? You know, my send-off at every video is do something hard today, and well, that's probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned throughout this is to do the hard things, and to do them as soon as you can, or just to make sure you do them, and then everything else you do for that day is, you know, not so hard comparatively. That's kind of the biggest lesson is, you know, there's always things in life that you don't want to do, but you're always going to have to do them. And so if you just kind of face them head on and kind of run towards the fear versus away from it, don't push it off, just do it, get it out of the way, you're going to feel a whole lot better about yourself. You know, doing hard things is kind of inevitable as a human, living day to day. So you just got to learn to roll with the punches and embrace the challenge, embrace the change, and do hard things, you know, because then you're just going to be more experienced. You're just going to build up a tough layer, and you're going to be able to do a lot harder things and be able to move forward much easier in life. So sorry. Yeah, that's kind of my biggest takeaway of the whole experiment, I suppose, if you will. Which leads me to say, here we are at day 100. I honestly haven't really thought too much if I'm going to call it quits today or if I'm going to keep going, but I didn't really prepare a proper send-off, and, you know, I'm still here for another 15 days, so why not keep going? I think that's my plan. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to get out. My toes are getting cold. This water is chillier than it has been. It was a good lengthy plunge here, but, you know, I wanted to reflect on the 100 days of plunging. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to do something hard today. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, 100 days. Let's go. Oh my god. 100 freaking days.